I just want you guys to know the Cards Against Humanity's VOD actually almost got privated, but then I fought for it and it's back up. So those who were like, oh, you guys should have gone all the way. Guys, I literally, you guys are lucky that like, I think if it went a bit further, it would have got privated. So the limits we set for that was like that it was there. I just want you guys to know that it could have been privated today, but it's good to go. So those who were like, oh man, why were you? I saw a lot of comments saying that we censored ourselves a lot, but like we found the spot where like that's how far we can go. I know some are saying membership stream, but if a public stream got us this close to getting the VOD privated, I don't think we said we won't be doing it. We won't, because that is actually, we would get in so much trouble. We know the limit. We know, I know the line now. And I talked about it in the member stream, but a lot of people were wondering why we were like trying to sense, like we like limited ourselves a lot. It's because you guys don't know the cards we received. Like some of you guys might not even know the cards we had. Like I had to hide my own deck because some of the cards that I got was so bad. Like literally, if I actually had those cards show up on the screen, I had to private the VOD. That's why like we had to hide the bottom cards, because like not just like some, because I saw some people in the comments in the Cards Against Humanity's VOD, and they were like, oh, we've seen other streamers play this and they were okay, but those streamers are not corporate, guys. I'm part of a Japanese company, chat. I'm part of a Japanese company, guys. There's limits to what we can do right now. So I just want to that was the reason why there was like, we had to limit ourselves with what we can and can't do, because we want to keep our jobs. we really want to keep our jobs, because I saw a lot, like I got a lot of comments in that VOD, and I was gonna say this again in public stream, like they were really bad. And the reason why there was a censor on the black cards was because when we did our very first test game, there was a really bad black card. That's why when we did it on stream, we're like, we have to cover it up. We have to cover it up. So that's why we had the cover image. We had the censor image there just to make sure the cards the card that was on the screen would be okay to show on stream. It was so stressful. And I saw some people were mentioning like, oh, why didn't you pick your own decks? The only website we could use was Massive Decks. So there was no other, there wasn't any other website. There wasn't any websites to use. And this was like the only website that we had permission to use. So that's why we used Massive Decks. We know there is another site, but we don't have permission for it. Like, but because of the restrictions of that website, there's no customization to it. We can't customize the cards, so like we couldn't remove things, and it's so RNG. Like it's so RNG. We can't like remove the cards or anything. Cards Against Humanities was literally the most stressful stream I've ever done to date, because one wrong move, our careers were on the line.